In this day and age, because content is really the gas that operates the entire engine of the company, there's no position you're in that you're not using content that the marketing team generates in some way, at least at our company. Everyone's using some piece of content that we generate. My name is Jessica Vose. I am a Senior Director of Marketing at Cylance. 3 years ago, when I sort of started at Cylance, all of our content was housed in, box, and nobody knew how old anything was, whether it was up to date, who had created what assets, what audience it even spoke to. There was no categorization, there was no taxonomy, there was no real strategy to the way we were storing, updating, creating our content. Over time, we did receive feedback that customers were confused about what the message was or what our clear differentiated value was. And that's where it's important to get everybody singing from the same song sheet, so to speak, right? You need everybody to be communicating the same clear messages to the audience so that there's a consistent voice, whether it's sales out in the market, having conversations with customers, whether it's the way you're organizing your white papers, your blogs, all of those things need to be working in concert to support one another. And I think one of the things that people don't consider enough is that it's not okay and it's not sufficient to really have one message in one format. It doesn't work anymore, right? People consume content and information in so many different ways. You really need to be paying attention to how you're delivering that content in a variety of formats, even if it's the same message. It just needs to be sort of unified across a variety of different formats. You need to be telling the whole story, and especially in sort of a SaaS business and that kind of a line of market, you are driving the entire customer life cycle from the initial point of purchase and investment through the deployment, through the nurturing while they're using your product, checking in at the upsell, the cross-sell. You are really responsible for that entire customer journey. And if you're not paying attention to the entire journey all the way through, you're really going to be missing out on a lot of market share. We had a very strong awareness of what the problem was. We didn't have a strong approach for how to solve it. So that was where I came in. I got to do the research. That's how I came across Compost. Just understanding that there were a lot of really great modern ways to solve some of these problems, and someone had really thought pretty strong about how we were going to solve those problems before we even got there was really reassuring, and that was one of the things that most drew me to Compost.